What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So I decided to use this whole weekend. Honestly, I could have did it in one day, and I'm still not finished. I still got episode 10 to watch. And truth be told, you could spoil it, okay? Because by the time, you know, I post this video, I probably just think the episode. But the only reason why I just wanted to get on here and just actually just talk about it because, listen, a couple of things has bothered me about this show. But I actually like the show. So this is season 1 of the Never Ever Met. Okay, it came on. I remember it's Carrie on Twitter was talking about this, right? I did bring it up in my what it is and said that I was going to actually watch it, but I never really got around to it. So I had a whole weekend off, okay? That's rare these days, you know? And so I sat here and watched 6 episodes yesterday, and I had to take a break, okay? I had to take a break. And then I watched 3 episodes today, okay? 7, 8, 9. Yes, I watched that tonight right after Game of Thrones. Okay, one before Game of Thrones, well, House of Dragons, and the other 2 afterwards. And I was gonna go ahead and watch episode 10, but I had to get these thoughts out of my head right quick. So basically, if you've never seen it, it came on. You can watch it on HBO Max. If you want a more in-depth and analysis of each episode, I will suggest that you go listen to the Friend Zone podcast, The Binge, on Patreon. They do, weekly talks about the episode. And so right now, when it comes back for this week, it'll be on episode 3. So, that's that. Shout out to the Friend Zone. Love them. They always shout me out. So gotta send love too. But anyway, and that's the reason why I went on ahead and watched this. So I was like, the Friend Zone is doing it. Let me just go ahead and catch up. And as I'm watching it, I was like, I knew it was gonna be some mess, but it wasn't as much mess as I thought it was gonna be. Girl, what is that? Whatever, it's gonna stay there. It wasn't as much mess as I thought it was gonna be, but it was just the right amount. But it was like in a mature way. Like it wasn't, I don't know, like I was expecting it to just be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I was just expecting like extra ratchet or whatever. But then again, it's on, okay? And I haven't really watched any other like dating shows on. I know the people be like, get into Ready to Love, go ahead and watch that. Something about that just don't click with me. And I never watched the episode, but the commercials and stuff and the previews for it just never clicked with me. And maybe because I'm not that much of a dating show type of person. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we get up into this, and this is giving along what Catfish will mature into. Meaning that we're not catfishing, but we did start off on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And we're finally getting the chance to meet. And we are the people that we say we are because we talk to each other online. We talk to each other on the phone. We FaceTime. We've seen each other. We know who we are. But these couples have been together for a while. And some of them, it's a couple of them that I feel like shouldn't even been on the show. Okay? It was 6 couples. They trying to come together and meet in person for the first time because they're like long distance, all right? And when I put this out here, I want to know, how do you guys feel about long distance relationships? I've been in a long distance relationship and it didn't work out for the most part because I'm not trying to stay in a long distance relationship. Like at one point in time, somebody gonna have to move, and if you're not making that effort to even put out there that you want to do something or you want me to do something, like it's just not gonna work, okay? And if I do long distance, it cannot go over more than a year without us not seeing each other. And like, and what I mean, like, by living in the same space with each other, because I'm gonna get tired of getting on the plane. But if you are in love with that person or you really have a good connection with that person, it should be nothing, especially if you got your finances in order. It shouldn't be nothing for y'all to hop on planes to see each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Southwest got some some sales or whatever, and y'all can fly here, fly there. Now the one thing that I actually won't do, I won't do a long distance relationship if you over in another country. Okay, you could be in another state, not another country. I just don't do that. Okay, I want to be able to, if I'm in a long distance relationship, I want to be able to hop on a plane and be on there for the minimum of 2 hours, maximum maybe four. Okay, that's just it. And you know what that means? 4 hours each way. That's like actually 2 hours is to Philly, New York, or whatever. Three, probably like that. 4 hours is to the West Coast. Okay, 2 hours down south. That's just what it is. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's the minimum. I can't do no 16-hour flights, no 10-hour flights, and girl, and then I gotta. That's gonna be expensive. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry, it just ain't gonna work. Okay, and I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I be out here doing what it is that I do, and you could probably be out there doing it is what you do, and we can't really be in our feelings about it. How do you be faithful to somebody that's overseas and you never met them? I don't. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So you got six couples, okay? You got Shay and Josh. Now Shay and Josh, y'all need y'all ass whooped. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. Shay and Josh, y'all need y'all asses whipped, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Not because they're not a good couple, not because I didn't like them. Actually, they were the best couple on here because they organically came together, and you would expect them to come together because they've been talking the fucking longest. Y'all went 12 years without talking, physically seeing each other in person. What was the reason? I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments can say that. And I know he got a child. They've been talking for 12 years. He had a 1-year old when they first started talking, right? And I think she like 32 years old or whatever. So if 12 years, that means that they started talking when she was 20 years old or whatever. I think they're around the same age. It don't matter. But at the same time, it's just like 12 years. I can get it that you young, the first couple of years, y'all trying to figure it out or whatever. But you mean to tell me you couldn't come up with $200, $300 to get a flight? Somebody like Shay, you ain't had no kids. So it would have been easier for you to hop up and go ahead. Like you came down from I think she said she was in Detroit. She was in the Midwest somewhere. And then she moved down to Florida, right? He in Tennessee. Baby, it don't take nothing to get up on the goddamn. You can either drive from Florida to Tennessee, or you can get a plane that's probably gonna be like 1-2 hours, if that. I'm listening here like, what? In 12 years, you have not met each other in person. And then he wound up having a baby on her. The baby like 3 years old or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And at one point, is it 3 years old or 6 years old? Either way, the baby is a baby. Okay, it's a child. It's not a preteen, it's a child. And so they wind up breaking up for a couple of years, and then they got back together, whatever. I really was looking forward to seeing how they was going to react with each other. Now, let me tell you something, Shay. Girl, you sucked your thumb. Shay, you sucked your thumb when you was kid. You sucked your thumb probably until you was a good 16 years old. But that's all I was looking at. I was like, other than that, I said, damn, she sucked the fuck out of her thumbs, okay? Girl. But anyway, I love the fact that he didn't give a fuck about that. And he was in love with that girl. I said, you know what, Shay, you better goddamn do it, okay? Listen, they got up into the house. It was a boom boom room. Baby, they was the first one and the only ones that was really getting it in up in that bitch from day one. From day one. And I see, like, let me tell you something. You've been talking for 12 years, and I understand you trying to get there. You want to see what that chemistry gonna be like when you get in person or whatever. But baby, we literally been talking for 12 years and looking at each other on the screen for 12 years. I'm not about to wait. I waited 12 years. I waited 12 years. I see you. I'm tingling. Do me and let me do you. That's just what it is. And then we'll talk later. We'll talk later. Let's knock that out the back first, and then we'll see how this gonna work out. Okay, like let's indulge in those pleasures. Okay, like if it don't work, at least we got to taste each other. I mean, test each other, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't got time for that. And like 12 years, and then you gonna make me wait. I oblige. Consent is always there. You need consent, but damn, I be in my feelings. And so then the next couple you have Alexis and Dominique. Alexis is from Texas and Dominique is from Illinois, Chicago, South Side, Inglewood. Now, first of all, I'm South Side, but I ain't there. I'm never no fucking Inglewood. Okay, there's a difference. All right. Um, when you come to Chicago, you will understand. Inglewood is the hood. Inglewood is the hood of the South Side. Also, the Wild Hunters and all that stuff. You know, people that's from the Chicago, y'all can understand. Y'all get it. Yeah. I'm in Head Park. Okay, I'm in Head Park. That's where I'm at, and I'm in the bougie part. But hey, it is what it is. But you know, listen, I said, Dominique, you look like a nigga from the South Side. You look like a nigga from the Inglewood. And I'm telling you, he gives me like I seen him before. Dominique and Jody, aka Joanne, they both from Chicago. And they give me that I've seen them before. Okay. And I feel like what it is with Dominique, if you watch The Shy, the dude that played Nuck, they look like they could be either brothers or cousins. They look alike a little bit, you know, and I feel like that's why I'm looking at him like, oh, I seen you before. But anyway, he just gives me he don't look like the type of person that'd be doing stuff online. He the type of person that'd be taking bitches down in person. Like he don't have no problem getting with women like that. That he would have to resort to being online. And Alexis, she cool or whatever. You know, she from Texas, he from Chicago. Then you got Joanne, aka Jody, and Aaron J. Okay. And let me tell you something. Joanne is from Chicago and Aaron is from Georgia. I thought Jody was gonna get they call her Jody. I thought she was gonna get on my nerves. She really didn't get on my nerves. It's just because she's so extra. Well, she got this extra type of look to her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just gonna be all over the place. She's gonna be talking. She's gonna be complaining about this and complaining about that. And at first, she was doing it when they first met, but I understood it. I understood it, and we'll talk about each couple later. I'm just going through it. Diamond and Aaron H. Diamond is from Florida. Aaron is from California. Aaron is 51 years old. Diamond is 44. They've been together for like 5 years. Okay. Um, and they're the oldest couple in the bunch. All right. And yeah, we'll get on there. We'll get on there. Then you got Sadia and Chris. They've been together for 3 months. They're both in Florida. Y'all are both in freaking Florida and y'all haven't seen each other. Mind you, I can give that a little bit of a pass because it's only been 3 months. And honestly, I don't feel like they should have been on this show because everybody else has almost a year in the game or more. And y'all have been together for 3 months. And honestly, I feel like Alexis and Dominique shouldn't have been on the show either because they was only together for 6 months. And I really feel like the ones that I Dominique and Aaron, no, Dominique and Alexis, Aaron and Joanna, and Sadia and shit. Well, everybody ain't even have 3 months. It's only two couples, Josh and Shay, and Damon and or I should say Diamond and Aaron, who have been together for some years. Everybody else hasn't even made it to a month, whole year together. You know, and also, Millie and Greg. Well, they've been together for 3 years. I forgot all about them. And them two in California together. Y'all like imagine you, California is a big state. It's a big state. But why? Why y'all haven't? I'm pretty sure y'all know how to drive. Y'all don't know how to drive. Y'all could, and I know y'all got cars. Y'all couldn't make that work. Like, what's going on? I just don't get it. You know, with Chris and Sadia, I kind of just written them off. You know, a lot of things about him really annoys me, and it probably comes down to a cultural thing, and it comes down to, you know, how he views masculinity and everything. And I guess now we realize there's some hurt feelings because he had a relationship that he was in for years that didn't work or whatever. But at the same time, I just don't like the way he is and his mentality on things and the way that he treats her. Also, you got Sienna and Brandon. Excuse me, they've been dating for 10 months. And they trying to figure out if all this is gonna work. Now, he from Florida, she from uh 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 New York, and she gives you all of New York. She gives you all of New York, okay? And she like 43 years old. He's like 35 or 30 something years old. And baby, it's just like, girl, it ain't even nothing about the age difference. Because at one point in time, you would think he was older because she acts so goddamn childish. And she just, ooh, she need help. She needs help. So I'm gonna just go couple by couple. Like I said, Shane and Josh, they've been together for 12 years. It just wouldn't be me. It just wouldn't be me. No, I'm sorry. I cannot do that. We've been together for 12 years. I done made a move. She moved from two different places. And you mean to tell me within that time you couldn't find the time to go down there to visit or him to come up? You couldn't find a babysitter? You couldn't find a babysitter? Like what? 12 years, and then come to find out she didn't even tell her family about him because one, I feel like she was ashamed or embarrassed about the fact that, this was a relationship that she found on the internet, and probably the stigma of what people might think about you trying to find love on the internet, and yet you never met them and it's long distance and all that stuff or whatever. Like, is it real? Is it fake? Or what's going on? This is what you resorted to. You can't find nothing in your own city and in your own, backyard or whatever, that type of thing. But she was young. They got together. And once they get into the house, and they was the only couple that truly, truly didn't have any issues until the very, I think it was episode 8. Okay. And the issues that arose, it was one issue that arose, and it wasn't even their fault. It was because somebody was being messy as hell. Somebody was being messy as hell. We'll get to that. So then we're gonna put them on the back burner. All right. Them the couple that we really don't have to worry about, but then I kind of do a little bit, but we'll get to it. Um, Greg and Millie, I don't know if their relationship is going to work. Now, I don't know the result of if they're going to lead together because I haven't seen episode 10, the last episode yet. But for me, this is my reaction before. For me, not seeing episode 10 and seeing what's going to happen, I just don't think that they are equally yoked yet. And the only reason why I say that is I feel like they're probably better off as either friends or buddies. Um, only reason why I say that is because they did the little game, put it in the hot, not the hot seat, but try to figure out when your partner's birthday, when is this, what they like to do. He didn't know nothing about her. You've been together for 3 years online, and you don't remember her birthday. You don't like what she likes to do and all this stuff. That was a red flag for me. Okay. Also, it was the fact that, when they saw the what is it, the relationship code, and she revealed that she was our word, okay, and the way that that made her feel. We found that out before they went to the coach. And that's the reason why she acts, she has this wall up and she acts so hard sometimes. Because her and Chris got into it at one point. She called him all type of bitches, and I was here for it. I mean, it was a little wrong. It was a little wrong, but I understood exactly where it was coming from, and I understood why. So I really could say, well, Chris, well, Millie, you ain't need to call that man that. I was very much here for it just because I don't like Chris. Okay, that's just what it is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like him, so I didn't have a problem with her doing that. Everybody else might be like, Millie, you shouldn't have did that. Now, on the other hand, if I actually felt some way about Chris that wasn't negative, I probably would have been like, Millie, that was not called for. But it kind of was in my book. Okay. Um, they see this relationship therapist, and come to find out, Greg has also been sexually assaulted, when he was younger. So he went through SA and things of that such, just like she did. And so the therapist or the relationship coach, whatever the hell she is, she said, I can see y'all can stay together because this is something that y'all can bond over, or, y'all have this commonality. And I said, because once you said that, the main thing that I'm thinking about is like, this is a trauma bond. And trauma bonds are not, no, we don't want people to get together just because they have shared trauma. You know, that's I don't think that works. All right. But it was really nice the way that she put on the little birthday thing and everything else for him. I do like the way that they were able to talk their issues out, but something about him don't seem like he's as committed as she is, because some of these men keep throwing up there that they never really settled down, they never brought a woman home, or they never did this or did that, but now all of a sudden you want to settle down and now you're on TV. I don't know, it just feels like some of them was just putting on. So the jury is still out for me with Greg and Millie. I do like Millie though. uh 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 Sadia and Chris, they're not gonna last. First of all, y'all not even in a relationship. And the reason why I say that, because he said that. That first night when he was sitting down and he said, I fuck girls. That's basically what I do. I can get any girl that I want. You know what I'm saying? And I could do whatever I want, because for one, she not my girl. You know what I'm saying? She's just somebody that I'm talking to. And on the one hand, I understood where he was coming from, because you're 3 months in, you haven't really met each other. Y'all still trying to get to know. So you are in the dating phase, I guess. But to come your ass on this show when y'all trying to figure out the relationship, baby, I felt like this should be for somebody that's in an established ass relationship. Okay, that have already said that yes, we're gonna try to make this work. Not somebody that's 3 months in. Girl, y'all still trying to get to know each other. And I feel like y'all didn't need this goddamn TV show to do that. Okay. I just feel like this was a waste of time for me and them. And it just showed how much of, I don't want to say that Sandia is weak, but I feel like it's more of a cultural thing, because they're both Haitian and she's actually from Haiti, right? And so, which makes sense to them living in Florida. And I'm just like, something about, I mean, maybe that's just what she's raised to do. You know what I'm saying? Be submissive, and she sound quiet and meek. But every time we hear Chris was talking about her at the very beginning, it was about how they're very sexual people and she's sexual this and sexual that. That's all that it is. And then when it comes to the way that he deals with her emotions and her feelings, he basically feels as though they're not valid. He literally said that. He literally said that. And he don't want to, he think women are weaker, you know what I'm saying? He think women are bad decision makers. He thinks so less of women. And the reason why he does that, maybe it is a cultural thing, but also because he been burned, what we found out later on in the season, by the woman that he was in a long-term relationship in. He was with somebody for 8 years, and then he said she just got up and left, took her kid and left. And I'm sitting here like, well, if you doing the shit that you doing, are you sure you weren't acting the way that you're acting and having the beliefs that you have and the ideologies that you have right about now about relationships? And that's the reason, not the reason why she left. What was going on to make her just want to all of a sudden up and leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need some more details. I need Miss Mamas to come online and to tell us what's going on, because I would not be able to put up with him. I would not be able to put up with him as a friend, as a person, as nothing. I can't be with or be cool with somebody who has those type of archaic ass, you know, thoughts about people. He has no respect. He has no sympathy. He has no empathy. It's like, you're the type of person that really just should not be in a relationship until you figure your stuff out, because you are so burnt and so hurt from this relationship that it's making you wild out and have no respect for women. And that's basically what it is, okay? I can see exactly why his friend who came over there, I'm pretty sure the friend was acting like that, talking about some, I don't believe in monogamy, you know, all of this stuff or whatever. He was being real rude, if you ask me. But I feel like him and Chris are friends because they both share the same thing. They share the same thoughts about relationships. Okay. And now he found it weird that Chris trying to be in a relationship for real after that other relationship. But hey, it is what it is. When Millie and him got into it, because the way that he was just so friendly with Joanna, it really did make it seem like people didn't like the way that he was talking to Sandia, and then the way that he was so close with Jody slash Joanna. And you could say it was a friendship type of way or whatever, like a homie type of way. Either way, he was giving way too much attention to her instead of giving attention to Sandia. And everybody else was bringing it up. But yes, Sandia wouldn't bring it up until they brought it up, and it's almost like she was forced to bring it up because I can just tell that she never would have said nothing about it had like Diamond and them not said nothing. And then Diamond, girl, Diamond and Aaron H, they get on my nerves. Okay, they the oldest couple in the house, right? And it ain't an age thing, but they use it as an age thing, and mostly not just her, not her really, but Aaron. Something about Aaron and his fedoras, it irks me. It irks me so bad. He gives me old school pimp. He gives me con man. Okay. And he gives me he's only with Diamond because he has a fetish for big women. He literally said, he's attracted to big women, no skinny women or nothing like that. And the way he said it, it's not like, I understand that we have preferences, but it came off more so like a fetishization, just like the way he liked to suck toes. That's what it came off as. He was like, yeah, as soon as I saw that she was big, I knew I was with her. I was like, and I mean, in this day and age, you really got to be careful. And it's a shame that you have to wonder if a person is really with you because they really want to be with you or because they got a fetish. Especially when you're a big person. Unfortunately, that's what we have to go through. Because sometimes you just have it in your mind, like, I ain't even gonna go there because that's my own insecurities coming up. Sometimes you have it in your mind, at least I do. Why would a person want to be with somebody like me? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But at the same time, you got these people that's out here being, fetishized. I don't want to be fetishized. If you want to be with me because you really like me, not because you like my size or whatever. That stuff. I was just something about him just does not click well with me. And then it's the way that he keeps on putting his offering his opinion, giving advice and doing all this stuff. And was like, I'm 51 years old and all my years of living and I experienced this and I experienced that and y'all ain't there. Bitch, ain't nobody asked. Ain't nobody asked. When Diamond fucked around and told Shay that Josh had possibly cheated on her with Alexis that first night or so before she got kicked out the house, and it's the way that she said that shit, I knew right then and there that she was either lying or she was putting 20 on 10. Shout out to Rocks. Putting 20 on 10 with it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like you didn't need to tell her anything. First of all, you don't owe that lady no loyalty. Y'all been in that house for a couple of weeks. Y'all are not besties, okay? And you get upset because at first, Shay almost let it get to her. She was in the bathroom crying. She felt some type of way. And I feel like the reason why Shay felt some type of way and could have possibly entertained that because he did have a baby on her, you know? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know these ladies. I don't know these people. I'm not close to these people, but I know him for 12 years. And at the same time, I get it. Like, he was saying, you know me, I didn't do nothing, I wouldn't do no mess like that, all of that stuff, right? I get that part. But at the same time, just because you claim that you know a person don't mean that you truly know a person because how do we really know that Josh wouldn't have done nothing like that? I mean, he did have a baby on her. Okay. It could have been, but it just the way that Diamond brought it up out of the blue, it just felt really, really vindictive if you ask me. And then when they did that hot seat situation and the people was asking the questions about them and them being up in other people's business and all this stuff. And then I'm up there talking about some, we be talking to people and we trying to do this and trying to do that, but obviously they don't want to take the advice and we ain't trying to be up in nobody's business and all that stuff. You've been up in everybody's goddamn relationship since day fucking one. Baby, Brandon and Sienna had got into it. They sitting them down and canceling them like they are the counselors brought on the show for the counselors. Bitch, you were brought on the show so that y'all can focus on y'all relationship. Why are you worried about anybody else's in that house? Okay, you trying to figure out what's going on between Chris and Jody. You trying to figure out what's happening between Sienna and Brandon. Brandon, you trying to do the shit with Josh and Shay. Like you in everybody's goddamn relationship except for your own. Okay, you so blinded by this man. Aaron is a manipulator. Okay, he is a talker. you know. Um, and she gullible as hell, just like they said. She gullible as hell. And I was so here for it. When her sister came, Irene and Aaron got into it because Irene did not like her. I mean, like him, because of the fact that while he was in this relationship with Diamond, he proposed to another girl. He brought a ring for another woman, proposed to her, whatever, put it on Facebook while they were still in a relationship. And so ever since then, even though Diamond forgave him for that and still felt a little way about it, but Diamond forgave him for that, and stayed with him. That don't mean that your family gonna forgive him. Because that's embarrassing as hell. And you do something to that to my sister like that, baby, I wouldn't give a fuck if you forgiven and all of that stuff. Girl, Christ can forgive you. But I won't. I won't have nothing to do with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you or whatever, but don't ask me to be involved in your relationship in any way. Don't ask me my opinion on it because I'm gonna tell you what it is. And it's not gonna be what you want to hear. Okay. And so with that being said, when Miss Irene finally saw Aaron, and they start going at it because I don't like your ass, bitch. Your mama, bitch. Okay, your ugly ass. Ain't nobody gonna touch you because bitch, you ugly and all this stuff. I said, oh my god. First of all, Aaron, I want to say Aaron is a bitch for arguing with a woman, but at the same time, I don't want to say that, and I'm not gonna say that. You want to know why? Because Aaron did not come in there trying to start nothing with her. Irene started it with him. And so I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna put my hands on you, but I'm not gonna sit here and let you just talk shit to me like that. And I was like, God damn. And you know what? At this point, I was here for it because it was funny to me. It was sad, but it was funny to me. I was cracking up because Irene, she looked like she fought niggas back in the 70s. Okay, she really looked like she been fighting niggas since the 70s, and she looked like she was the type of person that got razors on her. Okay, she got a blade in her hair and she got a blade under her tongue. Okay, she gives me that tease, and she gives me she never lost a fight to a man or anybody. She just gave me that. She's like, bitch, I'm down in the trenches, okay? And I was just like, God damn, Aaron, you might want to step back. And I feel like she was the realest one. She was the realest out of all of the friends and family that came to visit him. She was the realest. Because she said, bitch, I'm not going to get on this camera and fake it. No, I don't with that man, okay? And he ain't good for you. I said, I know that's right, Irene. You better do that. Girl, meanwhile, they also meddling up in Joanna and Aaron J's relationship. The way that Aaron H called it out and said, yeah, I don't feel like y'all supposed to be together. I don't feel like she here for you and all this stuff and woo woo woo. First of all, what you said was valid. What he was saying, he was right about it, okay? He was right about it, right? And but it wasn't his place to point that out because again, you are not there for them. You are there for yourself and your person, right? So why are you in everybody else's relationship? And made it a big spectacle. Him and Diamond, they just got on my nerves. Diamond, y'all too fucking old to be this goddamn messy, okay? And I don't even want to be ageist, but out of everybody in the house, you would think y'all would be the more mature people there, you know? Um, and I was just like, oh my goodness, and then got in your feelings. They got in their feelings a little bit when they were talking to the counselor or whatever. And it was like, yeah, we was trying to give people advice, and I just feel like, they weren't really trying to be receptive to it. So I'm like, hey, I don't want to do that. Bitch, I didn't come to this thing to get advice from you, somebody that's in the same predicament as me, meaning that we trying to meet each other for the first time. Like, come on, I want the professional to talk to me. Okay, that's the reason why I'm here on this show. I said what, and they clocked them. They said, well, because they was like, we see Aaron telling you that he loves you all the time, Diamond, but we don't ever hear you saying that you love him. And it was like, okay, because you're not with me on the times, how do you know that I don't be saying that I love him when y'all not around? And they was like, oh, see, you was saying that Joanna is not affectionate or don't seem like she's into, Aaron or whatever, but that's what you don't see. You don't know what you don't see. So you basically said the same thing. Okay, like how do you know that she's not doing stuff not in front of y'all? Okay, and I'm just sitting here like, They just piss me off. They really piss me off. I don't care about them. I know he proposed. I'm pretty sure she's gonna say yes, but she's stupid. I don't see that relationship lasting, and he just gives me commenties. He gives me he gonna get into her bank account some way somehow. He gives me he gonna sweet talk her out her social security number and gonna put a whole bunch of shit in her name. That's what she gives me. He gives me he gonna clear it out. He gonna clear it out and leave her destitute. Okay, and Diamond, you 44 years old and you finna get with a man that got 6 kids. I don't give a fuck if he was married twice. 6 kids? Hell no. Hell no. And she got a daughter herself. Granted, her daughter is grown. You know, she adult. But no. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna play stepmommy to nobody kids right about now. Now when we ain't mm-mm. And then you got the nerve to propose about put the ring on the Facebook. Cause you know that's what the older people are always at today. Okay. They you want to find some messy shit, go on Facebook with the older people. They always into some stuff. And you gonna post that on the internet on there, and she ain't gonna. What was the thought process about that? That was just so stupid. And then you're talking about Joanna and Aaron J. They're not gonna go together. I can already tell that they are not gonna be together. Joanna, let me just say this: you like women. We found that out episode 9 when they was doing a little lap dance or whatever, and then Chris was like, I heard, since we know that a couple of women's, some of the ladies got, like women as well, Joanna, why don't you give a kiss to Sandia? Now let me tell you something, Sandia. You said that you already don't like that type of stuff, meaning that you ain't for the women's or whatever, you strictly dickly. Why you went on ahead and kiss that lady or let that lady kiss you? Okay, stand your ground, bitch, against this man. Oh my God, girl, she be irking me like she's too quiet. She be letting him rule over her and trying to act like, oh no, he don't. But then again, that's just probably what she like. It's probably how she was raised to be. Meek, mild, and submissive as hell. Okay? But at the same time, Joanna finding out that Joanna like women too, I said, click, 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 click. Ding, 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 bitch. It started coming together. Because what this couple is, I'm telling you right here, right now, I don't want to out somebody and I don't want to talk about anybody's sexuality, but as soon as I saw Aaron, I'm pretty sure when we first saw him, we just got this, it just started flickering. That man is either gay or bisexual. And it's no problem with it. It literally gives me they are being beers to each other. That's what it gives me. Absolutely no chemistry. They have maybe friend chemistry, and honestly, I don't even get that from them. She does not like being around that man. Okay, the way I was with her, the way that when they first initially met each other, and how he was acting, and the way he was standing on like a romance novel, like she said, and she was doing too much trying to impress her. You got the charcuterie board, you got the wine that you don't drink, didn't even know how to open it. You didn't know how to use a corkscrew. You don't drink alcohol, so why are you doing this? Okay, trying to impress her, and he was doing too much, and she wasn't impressed at all. And it was from that moment on, she just really wasn't here for it. She realized right then and there that yeah, I'm not leaving here with him. Okay, that's my good Judy. That's literally what it is. They are good Judys, and I really feel like they being beers for each other, especially after found out that she like girls too. Ma'am, you need to be with a woman at this point. Okay, you probably have more chemistry with them. And she also is dealing with trauma. She has been sex essayed too a couple of times, and she don't like to be touched by men or whatever. So at this point, yeah, yeah, and I hate that for her. I hate that for her. Um, but I want him to come out when he's ready and live his truth. Okay, I don't know. Like when his daddy came on as his guest, his father had more chemistry with Joanna than she did. I peeped that right off. I said, "Whoa, you came from his nutsack, and your girl got more chemistry with your daddy. Did she do with you? I mean, she lit up and everything." And I said, "Oh, so it got to be Aaron, and it got to just she not attractive." When they did that second date and they did that photo shoot, first of all, that shit looked cheap as hell. Y'all look cheap as hell, no shade. it just looked like somebody took the picture on the Android. I'm just saying. But when he tried to kiss her, she said, "Bitch, I don't know what he did the kiss for, because I was supposed to feel something. I ain't feel a damn thing." I said, "Yeah, it's over and it's done with. It's over and done with, and I need them to stop playing. And I need her to just tell that man the truth." Okay. Um Sienna and Brandon. Now let's just get up into these two couples. Sienna and Brandon, they lasted longer than Alexis and Dominique, but them was the two couples that went home. Alexis and Dominique went home because, first of all, Dominique had his nerve to say, when I saw Alexis, because he had this like yoga date set up, quote unquote, it was just a way for him to get behind her and to touch on her to get a little sexual without getting sexual. You know what I'm saying? Um, she got a nice shape to me. He gonna say, I really wasn't feeling her like that because I felt some type of way, because when she popped up, she wasn't really what she looked like in the picture, shape wise and all that. And I'm looking at her like she got a small waist, she got an ass on her. It could be a BBL, we just don't know. She got a nice set of boobs and everything. And so, what do you mean she don't look like what she looked in the pictures? We look at the pictures, and I said, at least that one when she was in that pink, it looked like the pink leotard or whatever that was pink, and her waist was like this small. Girl, that was Photoshop. And you can't tell that was Photoshop. You really thought that she was going to come in and her waist was going to be like a pick. I said, child, what is going on? She wasn't even fat. She wasn't overweight or nothing. She was good, okay? I would have banged, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have had no problem with it. So I was like, what the hell was you looking for? You know? And so at this moment, everything was cool. Everything was cool. But then when they get later on that night, he felt like she was flirting because she was talking about Greg's hoochie daddy shorts. Oh, I got the hoochie daddy shorts. Look how short your shorts are. Okay. And yeah, she kind of overdid it a little bit. But then when he talked to her about it, she did apologize. She said, yeah, I was doing too much, whatever. My bad, my bad. And he should have just left it at that. And they get into it. And at one point, I'm thinking they was playing, but then he pushing her, she pushing him. But then they was playing because they was laughing with each other, right? At least I thought. And next thing I know, he pushed her by her throat, bam, like that. And then she started hitting him, whatever. She got the pot and everything. And I'm not even mad at her for doing that, because what you're not gonna do is push me in my throat like that. You're not gonna escalate a situation like that and then blame it on the liquor. If you know that you get violent when your liquor is in your system, you don't need to be drinking like that, okay? So, of course, they had to separate him. He left the house. They put him in a hotel. He never came back, because thank goodness that at least with this show, um, if you get any type of violence or whatever against a cast member or each other, you have to go send home. And that's exactly what happened. And when they showed the video of him saying, hey Alexis, I ain't mean for things to go the way that it did. That's not in my character, but with licking my system and everything, my bad. And I just feel like, I don't want this to go to waste, whatever. But you know, it is what it is. Like, we could just get past this and act like it never happened or some shit like that. I said, excuse me, you damn near took my throat out. You damn near took my throat out. Okay? And you did that on camera. Imagine what you probably would have did if it wasn't any camera and if nobody was there to break that shit up. Like, come on. And you just so nonchalant about it. And he didn't care. And then on his exit interview, he gonna say something, ladies, get at me online. Hit me up online. I said, what? Well, I'm so glad Alexis didn't go back with him. And I felt a little bad for her, because she said, she had never been in a situation like that, meaning a physical situation. And I kind of believe her a little bit, you know. But yeah, since he had to leave because he got physically violent, she had to leave because it's a couple show. Understandable. But Sienna and Brandon, they needed a therapist on the show, not a couple counselor. If they was going to have a couple counselor on the show, they also needed to have an actual therapist or a psychologist on the show too, because just about everybody in these relationships are dealing with trauma. They're dealing with baggage. They're dealing with issues, which is hindering them for having successful relationships. Okay. And Sienna, she really is one of them as well. The way that she's so fucking insecure. Brandon and her been together for 10 months and they're trying to figure out what's going on. He's down in Florida. I mean, he's in New York. Well, he's from New York and I think he went to live in Florida. He has kids too. And so if he has kids, he has to worry about the kids as well, their well being, where they're gonna be at. She's talking about she won't want to live in Florida, but you could live once, YOLO, so she could think about it. She'll be out here for it. But then she'll switch up and say that she ain't coming down to Florida. Okay. Like the way that they started off, they was cool, and then it flipped, bitch. That flip came out of nowhere. That switch came on in Sienna, and she got real aggressive, and it was just real like she calling this man a bitch, called that man a bitch and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, oh my goodness, like why are you acting this way? And then the part that really got me between Sienna and Brandon is when that whole situation happened and they was going at it and then they broke it up. um Greg was talking to her and she was telling Greg about the whole situation. Millie was talking to Brandon and he was telling her about the situation. He wasn't necessarily talking shit about her, but he was just saying what was going on and how he felt, right? Same thing that she was doing and saying to Greg. She gets in her feelings when she finds out that Brandon was talking about them, quote unquote, to Millie. I said, bitch, you was doing the same thing to Greg. You was talking about what happened to Greg too. So how are you getting upset that he's doing exactly the same thing that you did? And then that one part where she was like all up in his face, tell me what it is. Tell me what she said. Tell me what you said to her. Tell me what the fuck you said to her. Because I'm trying to figure out if y'all over there talking about me. Tell me what she said. I said, Brandon, this ain't gonna work. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. And I'm so glad he got the hint. And when they said that, do you see y'all leaving together? He said, not in a relationship. We can work on being friends, but not in a relationship. Hell no. And I was like, thank you, Brandon. Sienna is insecure as hell. She's insecure as hell. And she has already been told something like that in other previous relationships, like she's too fucking much. And she don't see it herself, right? And so you do exactly the same thing that everybody else been telling you. So obviously, bitch, you the problem. You are the fucking problem. And I'm so glad they left. They told them, since y'all talking about y'all ain't working on a relationship, y'all just gonna be platonic or whatever, bitch. Y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here. Sienna, you too old. You too. You older. You're 43. You shouldn't be acting like this at this point. That was very immature of you, and that was very embarrassing. Okay, very embarrassing. Now I don't care if she's from New York and they can be aggressive and all that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with it. She got a lot of issues on her that she needs to figure out before she try to get into a relationship. Um, but other than that, yeah. Oh yeah, and what's her name? Sharonda. Old girl from Empire, and she played on that movie with Latoya Luckett, the sorority movie that was on. It was Latoya Luckett, Drew Sidora, and Kiki Shear. They was on there on Lifetime, and I actually liked the movie too. I liked the movie. I just didn't like the way her hair was. They had her dressed like, okay, they had her dressed like she liked to munch on puss. And I'm just like, girl, no. Baby, oh, when she read the fuck out of Chris, I said, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. You better read that bitch. Because he talked about women don't make good decisions and all of this stuff, whatever. And she went in. She like, listen, bitch, if it wasn't for us, bitch, you wouldn't be here. And I said, read. And he talked about see, this just proved my point. Women are emotional and all this stuff. I said, men are just as emotional as women. I need y'all to stop saying that. Y'all got emotions too. You bitches are emotional just like us, okay? So let's stop it. Let's stop it. And it's okay. It's all fucking okay. All right? But yeah, I'm here for this show. So the question is, if you made it to the end of this review or this, whatever, um, let's have your thoughts. If you watched it, and if you haven't watched it and it's piqued your interest, it is on the HBO Max app. It's called The Never Ever Met. and they are being renewed and coming back for a season two. So I was thinking about I could possibly, if you guys will want to see it, I can see myself reviewing this on a weekly basis when it comes back for season two, episode by episode. If you guys want that, put it down in the comments and I will do it because I actually did like the show. Surprised me because y'all already know I'm getting over, reality shows. And maybe it's because it's the same concept and it's the same thing that we've been seeing. Again, I will say this also on you do have another hit, in my opinion, on your hands. I don't know if people watch it, and then when I say hit, I mean like the fact that I like it. Okay, and I have to give Carlos his prop on this too because it is his show. It comes from his Carlos King. It comes from his production company. It is called Family First, Family Empire Houston. That shit is good. That show is good. It's not too much drama. It's just enough, but it's so freaking wholesome in my opinion, and it got real family drama in it. Like the day, I can't wait till when it comes back. I'm so mad that it's not coming back until August 16th. It's not coming back until August 16th because the Summer Olympics are about to happen for the next 3 weeks or so. Like, girl, what they gotta do? What they gotta do with us? Okay, everybody ain't gonna be watching the goddamn Olympics. But I get it, ratings or whatever. So you want to still, you don't want your ratings interrupted and your viewership interrupted. But shit, please, bitch, 3 weeks. It's bad enough I gotta wait. It's bad enough I gotta wait till September 6th for the goddamn power to come back. Okay, now we gotta wait till August. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's almost a month away. Okay, that's less than a month away. Mm, it's the 22nd. And it's really good. It's really good. I say watch it. It comes on Fridays. Friday at 7 o'clock. If you're from Chicago time, 7 o'clock. Probably 8 o'clock, everybody else, you know. But it's a nice show. I like the real estate aspect of it. I like the family aspect of it. Like this is a real family that has real issues, but it's not. You could tell that the issues are not manufactured for TV. It is real stuff that they're dealing with. Like one of the sisters is a half sister, and she didn't feel like she was included growing up all the time. And so they're still working on them type of situations. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes back, they confronting the daddy. The daddy that and see the reason why is because the daddy had got the mama, his wife pregnant, and another woman pregnant at the same time. So Nicole, I think it's Nicole and Lakeisha, they're like months apart, but they're the same age. Bitch, bitch. That's like my grandma, my mama. My mama and my grandmama was pregnant at the same time. I said, oh, y'all was fucking at the same time. That is so nasty. My aunt is only a few months older than me. My aunt was born September 11th, okay, and I was born January 7th. And then my cousin, bitch, no, my mama, my aunt, and my grandmama was all pregnant at the same time. I just realized that my cousin was born in July. Her birthday just passed. That bitch locked up, so I had forgot until I just said that now. And I forgot that she was still in jail. I didn't mean to put that out there, but I did. And then my aunt in September, and then my mama had me in January. Y'all nasty. Anyway, that was just what it is. I like the show. It's Family Empire Houston or on y'all probably can find it on the on app or you could find it on demand or wherever you get your shit from. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. I just wanted to give y'all this or whatever because I feel like haven't really been seeing y'all much this month and or lately. And I just want to give y'all some things to talk about. And I want to oblige you guys because I know some people was talking about, me getting into the show and actually talking about it. But again, yes, I'm glad that y'all did suggest this. I actually did like it. And so if you want, like I said, me to review season two, I could do that. I would be down for it. But yeah, you guys tell me how y'all feel. And I hope and pray that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I know we've been stressed. Like, girl, we was hit with some news. We was hit out of nowhere. Boom! Just wasn't expecting it. Just wasn't expecting it. Okay. We'll talk about that and what it is, I guess. But I hope the week goes better than what it did today. But y'all later. Have a good one. Peace. Girl, update. Okay, I know. I watched the end of the I finally watched the episode. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Girl, so I was 100% wrong in a lot of things. Millie and Greg broke up over an argument, but they still playing around with each other. I could kind of see that. He not ready, okay? So give him some time or whatever. I did not, but did not say that I could see if Josh could be he possibly could have did what Alexis said, but I also felt like it could have been exaggerated. And then kind of find out Alexis said yes, he did try to get at her, but she wasn't his type or whatever, or he wasn't her type, and that's not what she was on. And then kind of find out him and Shay broke up after 12 goddamn years. She said, I only talked to that man twice. Mind you, the update is 4 months later. You know what I'm saying? And they got him on the phone, on the Zoom or whatever. Come to find out, first of all, Josh, where were you at? Because you was in a hotel room. I could see that clearly. That was a hotel room that you was sitting in. So obviously you out here traveling and doing something and going to see somebody. He dating other people, talking to other people, but basically the relationship fell apart because he claims it was his, some life was life for him. And I did remember seeing when the episode happened where his friend came over to visit Warren, and at the end they said rest in peace. He did pass away. So he said basically his friend passed away 2 weeks before that. First, 2 weeks before Warren passed away, his uncle passed away. And then probably a couple of days or so, I don't know, all within this 4 months, he lost 3 people. A friend was murdered. A friend passed away. I don't know how he passed away. And then the uncle passed away as well. And so he was dealing with some stuff, and that's understandable. But he felt like, Shay wasn't basically reaching out to him as much as she should have, or as he would have liked. And either way, she said he a hoe. And he a liar. So that's just basically what it is. And honestly, we should have known. I stand corrected. I should have known. I felt something because, like they said earlier in the episode, when that whole situation happened between Diamond and Shay, and he goes like, of course they're gonna try to say something because it's too good to be true. Because we too good to be true. It was too good to be true. It was too good to be true. Damn. And then of all the couples that's still together, Chris and Sandia. What? Wasn't expecting that. We already know that what's his name, Aaron and Jody, they not together, they just friends or whatever. And she was like, I don't even know if my next person gonna be a guy. I said, see, didn't I say that? She needs a woman. That's what her heart is going to, okay? I don't know if it's a trauma response or whatever, which I hope it's not, because that's what they always say. Oh, some man hurt you, so that's why you want to go with a woman or whatever. You was abused and that's why you want to go. That's not necessarily always the case. So that's whatever she decides is what she decides. I'll be here for it. Moving on from that, Diamond and Aaron, y'all talked all that mess up in the house, act like y'all was the best couple in the house, got mad because nobody voted for y'all, and was caring about your engagement, didn't want to give y'all that $5,000 gift card or whatever it was, and they was right not to. You talked all that mess, acting like you knew everything just because y'all was older, and then come to find out as soon as y'all leave, after he proposed and all that stuff, motherfucker still playing around with his other women that he got on the side. Didn't I say he talk a lot of shit? There it is, okay? And then which is all this argument and the way that he and Sharonda, she said, are you willing to give up your other women for her? No. I said, God damn. I don't feel bad at all. But yeah, this is cute. I had to come back and give y'all a little update, all right? But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Are you surprised? Girl, I am a little bit. I am. This was a nice little show. But again, bye for real. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. Peace.